All right, let's get in Just Dial. That's been the stock for the last 2 days. Ram Kumar Krishnamachari, the CFO, joins us right now on the show to talk about the proposed fundraising and the concerns thereof. Thanks so much for joining in. Your market cap has dropped 20% in the last 5 sessions after your Q2 numbers. The key concern, I believe, has been the 1,000 crore fundraising plans. Do you plan to complete it this fiscal itself?
Okay, we have issued the clarification. If you look at historically, the company, when we went IPO, we never raised money. It was a 100% offering, and the business continues to generate cash. So for us, there is no need for us to raise the money, other than for opportunistic, strategic, reasons. Now, the board has just passed an enabling resolution. Now, the money which is going to be raised is subject to available opportunities on the strategic front. Now, have we identified anything? Definitely not. And we are going to, and I want to underline here, we are not going to hoard cash. We are not going to keep the cash. So, it is just an option which is the board has given us. Should you feel there is a need for you to raise cash over and above what you already have to pursue any strategic opportunities that may arise, you can go go ahead with the raising of money. As of now, we do not have any option available in front of us. We have no plans of raising money in the immediate future, and we don't plan to hold cash as well. So this is completely, and it's a very broad enabling the resolution the board has given us. Now, should we not find any suitable opportunity in the next 12 months for which the resolution is valid, we will let it pass. We are not going to raise any money. So I'm making it very clear. So it's not that we have a plan of raising money right now. We don't have. The plan will be subject to any opportunities, strategic opportunity that may arise in future. And do I have anything? I don't have. It's purely speculative at this point of time to sort of see what sort of opportunities that may arise.
So, Ram, are you comfortable then with the 10% equity dilution, and by when will you approach shareholders for an approval of this plan, whenever you do it?
Okay, let me be very clearly say this, that are we going to raise cash and prepare a war chest? No. We are very clear. We are not going to have and hold the cash and wait for opportunities to come. Definitely not. We will exercise this option of raising money if, and underline if and only if, we see a specific opportunity. Now, it's very clear that we are not going to raise and keep the money. Let me underline. Second, on the Search Plus you said and the international, let me underline again, we do not need money for growth capital. My business continues to generate cash. My internal accrual are enough. My Search Plus model is capital light. It's asset light. I do not need capital that go to the market and raise money for that. Let me be very clear on this, that our internal accrual are more than enough for us to sort of invest back in Search Plus. I have also stated earlier also that we are investing back the incremental margins back into Search Plus, and that will continue to happen. That's the OPEX part, and that's what it is going to happen. And we are almost nearing, I would say, a significant portion of whatever investment that we need to make in terms of developing the products, investing technology. We will continue to invest going forward as well on this. But I'm just saying that most of the products that needs to be developed are already developed. There are a few more products that needs to be done. So all I'm saying is that we don't need to come to the market to raise capital. Let's be very clear. My internal accruals are more than enough for that. I don't even need to touch the cash that is there in my balance sheet. So let's be very clear on that. On the international front, definitely it is not going to be, I don't need capital for that at all. I have reiterated earlier, on the international front, we just launched our services. The capital or the money which is going to be needed is very insignificant, to the tune of less than $500,000.
Ram, I agree. Ram, so let me just come to the specifics. You have a cash balance of 740 crores. Internal cash generation is robust, as you said. And if you do raise these 1,000 crores, you will have more than 1,700 crores of capital. Now, I agree with you when you say that you will raise it only if needed. But with an assumption that you raise it, is this a war chest being prepared for any acquisitions that you are assessing, or big investment plans being drawn for a larger e-commerce or an internet play?
Let me put it very clear. The money is not going to have, it is not going to raise in a couple of quarters. Let's be very clear on that. Unless, as I mentioned, an opportunity comes up. Now, specific opportunity, again, identified specific opportunity. Now, if I don't see any opportunity, strategic opportunity to utilize this money, I am not going to raise it. I am not going to raise it and wait for opportunity to come. Let me underline this again. I am not in need of cash. I am not going to raise it just because, for whatever other reasons. I am not going to keep that cash and then wait for opportunity to invest. Simply, the board has given a broader enabling resolution. Should I not find any suitable utilization of this cash, I am not going to raise the money and let the resolution pass and expire. I am very clear on that. The point that your question that you made was, am I going to raise money, thousands of crore, and then look in the next couple of years I'm going to utilize? That will never happen. I am again underlying that. So it's we are only communicating here we want to communicate to the market and the investor here that we are not going to raise the money and keep it, right? So if and only we see a suitable utilization, we are going to raise it, because then that utilization itself will pay back for the investment that we may make. So the question of raising money and keeping does not arise.
Ram, some analysts have turned cautious, given the rich valuations of your stock, and are trimming their earnings as well amid the headwinds we discussed. Will second half be just as robust as the first half, where Street expects about 30 top line and 22% paid campaigns growth?
Let's be very clear that until 6 months we have met we don't give, as I mentioned, we don't give out guidance, and we continue to maintain that. We always maintain the growth will be around 25 to 30, and we demonstrated that in the 6 months. We have no reason to believe that this trend will change in the next 2 quarters. So we are hopeful that the trend that we are looking at, the kind of response that we are seeing, we are quite confident that we will be able to deliver very good results end of this year. And as far as profitability is concerned, absolutely not an issue. We continue to maintain that the core operating leverage inherent in the business continue to be good, and it is reflected in the bottom line and margin expansion. It's just that the incremental margins are getting into the investments, which are investment for the future in Search Plus, and as and when the Search Plus scale up, that will start contributing to the margin, which can be substantially high.
Thanks for those clarifications. We will let you go at that. Thanks so much for joining in today and giving us that perspective. So that's Just Dial. They're clearly stating that they will raise the capital only and only if needed. Will not raise the capital and hoard cash. So those concerns on 1,700 crores of cash are probably unwarranted for now, and maybe which is why post that clarification you're seeing the stock go up close to 4.5% as well. Take a quick break. Come back with more market talk.